Hi guys, in this video we're going to make a fancy icon for an application, and it's going to be oriented around Photoshop and just making a styled icon. So typically you're going to have something like this with a rectangle, and it's going to have rounded corners. Or you can do a circle. Um, or if you're a good artist, you can do up more elaborate shapes like this in Adobe Illustrator and then just import that artwork into Photoshop and touch it up a bit. But for this video, we're just going to do a simple rounded rectangle. So I'm going to open up Photoshop, create a new document. We're going to create our icon at 256 by 256. This is the maximum standardized size for an icon. The operating system is not going to display it at any larger, resolution. So you might want to rename your document, to the actual name that you want. So in my case, it would be app icon. I usually keep all of my icons called app icon. And because it's just the way that you save it with the plugin, it will just be less tedious. If you're not sure how to save icons and whatnot and do the basics, then just look up my earlier video on icon making. Right now we're just going to focus on the artwork. So I'm going to add a rounded rectangle, and my radius is going to be 25, and we're just going to add it like this. I'm going to leave some space on the bottom right hand sides just so I can drop a shadow. I'm going to double click the layer to open up the style, and we're going to apply some style to this. So let's apply a gradient. For some reason my green color here is not applying. I don't know why. Ah, there it is. Okay. And I'm going to change the angle of this. Looks good. You can straighten it if you want to. You might want to bevel and emboss. And we're going to drop the shadow here. So I'm going to increase the size, the distance. That'll do. And you could add a letter in there. I'm going to rasterize this. And I'm going to apply a style to this letter. Let's just mess around with this here. The outer glow looks nice. Let's just do white and I don't know, make it a bit bigger. Yeah. Okay. So just going to save it as an icon. And you'll pretty much have to rename it every time. So I'm going to rename it to app icon. I haven't really found a better method of doing this for sub icons. And you go to image, image size, the next size down, and save it once more. And you keep doing this for all the standard sizes for the Windows icons. I'm gonna have to rename it. And then I'm going to check the larger icon so that it's kind of packaged into a single file. There you go. And it's only going to ask you to, combine these resolutions if you try to save this document as an icon file with the same file name that you saved the last one as. Okay, so let's apply this icon to a project and see what it looks like. So you want to apply it to your forms. and you want to apply it to your assembly. Okay, I'm going to build, and we're going to take a look at it. So typically with the 16 by 16 resolution, which is what it's being showed at now, you want to simplify the image so that it looks better at that resolution. So it's not going to look right at this moment. And we're going to just resize the icons here, or the thumbnails. And there's 256 by 256. I'm pretty sure that's 256 by 256. Let's check. I have a ruler app, don't I? Yeah. Yeah, so it is 256 by 256. And it looks pretty nice. Nice little drop shadow there. You also have the icon visible for the form when you press Alt-Tab. In my case, you're going to have the smooth switching kind of style here, and the icon's only going to be little. Sometimes it might be a bit bigger, and then you've got the form icon down in the taskbar here. It's displayed down there as well. And that's probably like, what, 32 by 32? Either way, if you resize your icons using Photoshop, they will look better than the operating system resizing it, for sure, because you can actually simplify the details of the icon in Photoshop so it looks better at that resolution. As well, Adobe Photoshop is going to be genuinely better at downsizing your images than the operating system, of course. And again, if you're not familiar with my technique, then just go and search my earlier video about making icons, and it will show you the basics.